Just behaving. Come on. There we go. OBS finally behaves. Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, we are now going to be taking a look at the new Pandaemonium raids, the finale for the Pandaemonium raids, I think, following the usual pattern, because we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, take a look at the raids here, 1, 2, 3, yep. So, this will be the finale to the Pandaemonium raids, as we delve into Anabaseios. Let's see what shenanigans we got going on here. Eater of Souls. Okay, already that's a thing and a half. I had a feeling you'd arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in your wake after all. Master Foshnell recently sent word regarding his investigation. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Claudian's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandaemonium in the Ethereal Sea. We would do well to meet with him at once. If no objections, I ask you to proceed to the Itoscope forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. Right! To the Itoscope. Proceed to the ethereal lens and wait at the destination. Yep. Why is it always raining here? Seriously, did they think the plants are out of water or something? It's that side. Race you, turnip man! I do apologize, turnip lady. Ah, the Ragnarok. Never ceases to... The sight of the teeny tiny toy boat. And it's bigger on the inside. No, literally, it's bigger on the inside. Proceed to the Itoscope. That is still perplexing. So yeah, the Itoscope. Here we are at the. So this is what lies in the center of the world, apparently. So, to sum up, to remind everyone, Pandaemonium, which we see here, was where they put away all the very dangerous experiments back in the days of the ancients some 14,000 years ago. Stuff like, you know, the very first form of carbuncles, or deranged forms of phoenixes, and so on and so forth. And it is now somehow surfaced here. Not quite sure how. Unfortunate. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Oh, thank you. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizla. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Aether-Chemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the Professor, he was nowhere to be found. He's probably been eaten. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere in the most literal sense. It was almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. Oh, that's not good. For a recap, Azizla is the equivalent, the elegant equivalent of Pandaemonium in Elpis. Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on an entire sector of Azizla has been teleported elsewhere. Teleported? To where? I'll give you 3 guesses. We believe its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea. Here were its elegant facilities, reconstituted as the halls of Pandaemonium, to great success, as you can see. I'm sorry, so this isn't Pandaemonium itself resurfaced. This is a sector of Azizla, torn from it, teleported here, and reshaped into Pandaemonium. Okay, so we don't have to deal with ancient nightmares and monsters. We have to deal with Allegan nightmares monsters. Great. I'm not sure which is worse, to be fair. I'm not sure which nightmare scenario is worse. That means Professor Claudian is in there, in that monstrous fortress. That is our leading theory. Ooh. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into his depths in the search of the missing man. Oh boy. Yet before we do, there is another pressing matter. Of course there is. While Pandaemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. That's an interesting word choice there, Fortuno. That's a very interesting word choice. Oh joy. We observed this behavior with the itoscope, and to our horror, witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped! The ethereal sea harbours the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Yeah, precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Great! Rid us of this menace, that we will at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. Well, that explains the title of the quest, Soul Eater. This memory crystal was recovered from Claudian's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandaemonium. Oh boy. I swear, if this thing turns out to be Claudian, I'm going to be... Without Themis, there'll be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you are more than capable of combat. Are you certain you'll be alright? Themis is the only one who can summon our illusory allies. He isn't? Why, of course I should have known some of your talents would master even the ancient's arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. No, I'm just going to quite literally take out the Stone of Azim and summon people here. I can do that since I'm in the right timeline. It's more literal summoning than summoning illusions. Once you are freed of the looming spectre of Pandaemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge, for the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Right. No, that looks like a teleport circle. Anabaseios, the 9th circle. Alright. Let's have a wander into Anabaseios, the 9th circle then, shall we? Like a blotch of dark ink on a serene canvas, Pandaemonium now floats foreboding upon the ethereal sea. From its gates has emerged a beast with an insatiable appetite for souls, and its feast threatens to sever the flow of life itself. Although Pandaemonium's mysteries beckon to you from the darkness, you must first quell this immediate threat to the star. Average item level 615, level 90, 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 2 DPS. I do love the music. Eater of Souls. Oh boy. Enter Zach. And now we wait. The day after patch day. Queues might be a while. Just gonna take a wander through here, just take a look at things. Claudian, what the hell have you done? Kind of a wander around, take a look at this place. It's not often we get to explore around here. Do. Oh, there we go. Just waiting on one more tank. Two heals, 4 DPS. And we just need one more tank to have both tanks floating around. Boy. Yeah, I still need the full 1500 to get that bloody get that stuff. Should have enough after the end of this. Let's dive on in. Dive into the 9th circle. Oh boy. Hello, tall, dark, and ugly. Let's see who we got. Okay, Malphosauron. Let's mythic creation. Cocoitus. Woohoo! Interesting they changed the name for this for the English. Because when they showed this off in the live letter, it was very much more Cocutus. This is interesting they changed the name on this. Okay, we've got double white mage, a warrior, a gunbreaker, a reaper, a machinist, a summoner, and a red mage. Excellent. Gluttony's augur. Oh, that's the AoE. Okay. Ravening. That can be fun. Feast upon the surrounding soul. Gain emotion. Mage's Lament, okay, interesting. Okay. Okay, so that's an AoE that we have to spread out and make a safe zone with. Okay. Oh, I don't like the combination of this going. Okay, so the global spell. Okay, who's he turning into this time? Soul of the Marshal. Martialist Lament now. Oh boy. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, okay. Ascendant Fist. Oh god, that's a tank buster. Rear combination. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'm gonna stand at the front here. Aha! Good call. Good call on that. Alright, what have we got coming up next? Green one. Soul of the Beast of an Ancient Therian. Okay, he's going beast. Oh, he's turned himself. He's eaten a behemoth. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Me no likey that. Oh, joy, meteors. Hide behind the rock that's not glowing. Oh, Christ on a stick. Okay, that... This is why it's always good to have a red mage in the party. We're back with the mage now. Oh, that does not look good. Okay. Ice is expanding. Dual spell. Oh no. And he's gone back to the Martialist now. Front combination. Okay, he's facing the front, stay away from his front. on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost there, almost there. Ah! Chew on that. Whew. Oh, that is a lot of souls they had gathered up. Good lord. Whew. Right. That's that dealt with. Okay, we need 2 helms, 4 bodies, 4 legs, 1 ring, and 2 pairs. So I'm just going to roll the need on everything. Thank you, Red Mage. So that was Cocytus. What's a tougher ship, a Grey Knight strike cruiser or a ship from Star Trek? Grey Knight strike cruiser. By ship from Star Trek, I'm presuming you mean like a Federation starship or something along those lines. When it comes to that, Grey Knights. If you mean like a Klingon bird of prey, I would still have to say the Grey Knight one. The thing is, with 40k ships, they're not designed just for firepower. You can also literally use them as living battering rams, and they will come out the other side relatively intact. How often see a Star Trek ship being used as a literal battering ram? How often do you see that? Not often. Alrighty, so what's the aftermath of us beating up Cocytus? Impressive work. Their memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Oh, don't tell me this is the mother. It's the mother. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. Oh, I know who you are. Athena. Chief keyword of Pandaemonium, wife to Lahabrea, and mother to Erechthonius. It is I who made Pandaemonium anew in the underworld. Yep. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. Ha! Yeah, we're aware. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one, for your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. Ha! I don't like where this is going. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. You can give me all the assurances you want, love. I am trusting you about as far as I can throw your ghostly ass. I know not what Lahabrea has told you of me, but all that I have done, I've done out of sincere scientific curiosity. For a recap, she literally had a child with Lahabrea for the sole purpose of using them as part of experiments to see if you could ascend to godhood, essentially, is the long and short of it. That appetite yet remains even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. Ha! We're actually entertaining this! You were reborn. Give Claudian back, so you have no intention of halting your research. Let's go with the reborn one, because that's kind of curious to me. In a sense, yes. 'Twas the only way I could see my research completed. The myriad souls floating in the ethereal sea provided all the raw material I require, and your professing Claudian proved a most welcome surprise. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I will grasp godhood. Yep! Yeah. You are as stubborn as Lahabrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. What? I don't like where this is going. Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well. Labyrinthos and Erechthonios. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls that with their help you may come to see clearly. I don't take it. I don't think so. Nope. Nope, we do not consent to this. Nope. Oh, for the love of friggin' ancients. Where are we? Right. Welcome to my time period. Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall understand me, my desire for godhood. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. No! Nuh-uh! I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. Right. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this iniquity. Just something we can speak of without fear of interruption. Right. This could be interesting. Fortuno? Meet Labyrinthos and Erechthonios. I do hope we get to have them. Okay. I want to see their reactions to this. I have to. I do hope we can consider them allies. One with an aura of overwhelming authority, another seems uncomfortable in his own skin. I believe I understand just well enough to be thoroughly intimidated. Right. Some hints I can glean from the surroundings. I prefer you simply cut through this knot of questions. I don't know how long it's been, but it's good as ever to see your face. Whether we're under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we? What events have led to this unexpected reunion? Right, well, let's hope Thancred doesn't show up, because otherwise he's going to punch Labyrinthos in the gob. Yes, I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least the fact of all that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. Yeah, sorry about that. Welcome to the future. Our age has had its share of surprises, if my memory serves believed. The supposedly world-ending final days came upon us, yet here we are, in a future where you, at least, exist. Do we overcome the despair that follows us? Do we find a way to live on? It took about 12,000 years to figure that out, but yes and no. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let's take heart that life endured in some form. As but memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it's come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Yeah, this is going to be a thing. Agreed, but as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid you in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak, and nothing more. Though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Jaffa. Luckily, she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandaemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own. Our shortcoming we must remedy at once. We would do well to learn more of the Pandaemonium, now dominating the landscape of souls. Your colleagues will doubtless be proved of value in that respect. Right, yes. Researchers of the past, meet researchers of the present. Try not to make anything terrifying. Pandaemonium awakens. And with that, we'll see you in the next one, as I'm cutting these into separate videos. JaffaArchfiend, briefly out.